Here we are jumping in towards the grand final for today's proceedings between the SuperNoobs and B Gaming here on Ghost Town for our first map. I'm Go4WoT if you're just joining us, and we're getting the tank picks underway. So let's go ahead and take a look at what these two top tier teams are going to be bringing in towards the Ghost Town here to do battle first off. So we have got two IS3s coming in from Bonsai Attack for B Gaming. It's looking like the SuperNoobs there, they have responded with two IS3s. B Gaming going with two AMX 5100s there. So locking in two of those French heavy tier 8 autoloaders. We've also got SuperNoobs responding there. One AMX 5100, one IS. So it's looking like the SuperNoobs will probably be going with a double IS lineup rather than rather than a tier 8 and a tier 6. So I quite like that. They're on the attacking side actually, I think. So yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't mind that. I think that could definitely work. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, obviously you do lose the scouting potential, and if we take a think back to 2 weeks ago in the Go4WoT where we did see Ghost Town played quite a bit. It was actually the combination of a T37 and a T54 lightweight that I want to say it was maybe even one of no, it was the Horseman. I think it was the Horseman that used a T54 lightweight and a T37 on the attack here on Ghost Town to push right up here and then right up that kind of A line there, and it actually did work out quite well. But I suppose if you're not going to be doing that, then really the point of choosing a tier 6 scout on the attack or a tier 6 light tank on the attack isn't. I mean, you don't really need it, and that's why we saw the M6 last game as well, I think. So right now though, in terms of the other tank picks, we have got ourselves one T32 for both teams, a T37. Is it two T37s? Yeah, I was about to say. No. T37 and RU251 for B Gaming. Now, and I'll be honest, an RU251 here on Ghost Town, I'm not a big fan of that pick. Not a big fan. So, yeah, I don't know about that one. But what else have we got? We have got T32. So SuperNoobs locking in two T32s for this one. And also going with an M41, which from memory they actually do, they do quite like the Bulldog. So yeah, going for the IS and the Bulldog, not too bad. So next up we've got, oh no, A251, T32. Okay, so that's probably just about it for both of these guys. And yeah, nothing too crazy. Fairly standard, exactly what we'd expect to see from both of these teams. So Nevin saying there, is the 5100 a bot in chat, and DeRozan saying no, it's not a bot, he's just confused. And yeah, that last one was a little bit confusing there. The final AMX 5100 of the Swordfish. So there we go. Anyways, enough of that. It's time to load in here to the first map of the grand final, first game of the grand final between these two guys. I'm going to be rolling out with the SuperNoobs, who of course are pretty much the exact opposite of what their name implies. They are some of the best tankers in this region for sure. So we've got 10 seconds left on the countdown clock. Let's go ahead and take a run through as to who is driving what on their side of the field. So starting off with Tang, he's in the AMX 5100. We've got Call Me Tenchi in that IS3, Ricky in the IS3, Sun Bao in that T32, the last in the T32, Hien in that IS, and NT Lock in his M41 Bulldog. So as they're heading out, it's looking like a bit of a one flag attack potentially we might be seeing here. I wouldn't surprised me there, but something like the one flag is the go. So these guys are going to be getting up there, and this time though, B Gaming, they know where to defend, so they're going to be mulling about around that one flag, as well as we do hear some initial shots taking place. Although Karaya here, he's going to have a good shot against the attackers as they come on, or come out from around that corner right there. Oh, he did actually just use a shot to destroy a bit of scenery, and he's going to pay for it as Call Me Tenchi gets a hit onto him, dropping him down to 1149 HP out of 1500. So, well, there you go, folks. It's not always worth it to destroy a bit of scenery, particularly over a minute in towards the round there. So Karaya going to be trying to get some shots across. Does miss his first one there, and the jig is up. So SuperNoobs, they're going to know. Oh, sorry, B Game are going to know exactly where the SuperNoobs are headed towards this time. Interestingly enough, we're not seeing Super Hiroshi rotate just yet, which is a little bit surprising. We've got Super Tacky as well, not really committing to the rotate, but I suppose we haven't seen a full commit on towards that one flag from B Gaming yet either. So just both teams not showing their full hand just yet. So we've got NT locking that N41 Bulldogs just rolling around the place. I saw the last year. Now these two tanks on the one flag are getting peppered by the B Gaming defenders right there. Sunbow dropped down to 78% HP as the last as well on 68. There's some more shots actually come in. Some more shots ricocheting off these T-32s strong. Oh, was that actually a... Sounded like it might have been a high explosive round there fired at the last two. Of course, is playing this very, very well, only showing his kind of frontal, yeah, just that frontal turret armor, only a little bit of it as well over this hill, which is, well, the perfect way to play a T-32. So right now, no tanks have actually been destroyed yet. Lots of shots fired. But there we go. There's a kill as the AMX 5100 of Tang takes down Super Tacky's own French Tier 8 auto-loading heavy. So... taking a look now, some eyes in the sky. We do see the base cap reset drop down to 66 right there, and the last, he's not looking too good right there on the flag. 28% in his T-32. The base cap is again reset. This time it's going to be B Gaming putting a kill on the board with Charlotte Tiger taking down NT Logs Bulldog, taking that Tier 7 light tank off the field for the moment. But right now, oh, look at that. Hien is actually in a bit of a dodgy spot. Is in his IS and might actually be able to take out this AMX 5100 that's pushing straight towards him. Needs to get this shot. Needs to hit it right there, though. He's on 2% HP. Doesn't manage to get it. There we go. Charlotte Tiger taking Hien out. So, Call Me Tenchi now is going to be the focus on this flag. Drop down to 46% HP, we're seeing. 2 Tier 8s gone down for B Gaming. 1 Tier 8, 2 Tier 7s drop for the SuperNoobs right there, so it's still fairly even in terms of tanks. The base cap pressure is still on, up to 74 at the moment. As right now Sunbow still on the base, and these guys actually, B Gaming, they need to get a cap reset soon. Otherwise, because the base is actually on 95, 97, 100, and the base is capped. They didn't get the reset. Oh, look at that. That was, wow, SuperNoobs clutching it there. There we go. So, that was, I mean, B Gaming, they didn't need to do much. We had, I think, Super Hiroshi near there. He just needed to pop out and get a shot, but I'm not sure. I mean, SuperNoobs, they did add another tank on towards the cap like about 10 seconds before the end. Maybe Super Hiroshi wasn't counting on it. I wasn't expecting that kind of speed up on the cap to happen. But, geez, that's very, very interesting. A win there that really could have still been anyone's game had B Gaming got the cap reset. But overall, very well played to SuperNoobs. They kind of kept their pressure out around the entire map, not just on the one flag. Kept most of B Gaming's tanks busy and managed to get the cap. So well played to them. They've definitely got to be happy about that. So, jumping in towards this next one now. going to be seeing if the teams decide to get any more get any different tanks in towards the lineup. So what have we got here? IS3, IS3. Well, surprise, surprise. There we go. So yeah, going to be getting 5100s. Yep, two 5100s coming in there for B Gaming right after that. Call me Tenchi getting a 5100 M41. Bulldog there. So pretty stock standard stuff. Of course, this time again the SuperNoobs are going to be on the attack. This is a best of 5 grand final right now that these guys are playing. So the way that all best of 5s work in the Go4WoT Cup series here, for those of you that may not be familiar and tuning into our stream, is the first map of the best of 5 gets played 4 times. So right now we're seeing SuperNoobs, they're the attackers, they play twice on the attack, then we switch it around, B Gaming have a go at the attack twice, and that is if it gets to a 4th game, and then in the 5th game, that is when we'll see the if we get to a 5th game, the tiebreaker map, which in this case the tiebreaker map is Mines, which would actually be pretty good to see. So right now, what else have we got picked up? We've got T32. Oops. There we go. Change to an observer tank. That would probably help me to do observing. So we've got... There we go. T32, T37 picked by B Gaming. They also picked that RU251 again. IS3 and M41 Bulldog for SuperNoobs, and another IS3. So we're ready to roll right there. Nothing crazy at all coming out of the picks, both teams. Just sticking to what they know best, what they know works, and absolutely good move from them. That's what we'd expect at this stage of the competition, where of course a nice chunk of change is on the line. Let's not forget, first prize $300, second prize $200, third $100, and of course a nice bit of gold thrown in there as well. So these guys can free XP their way, or these guys can convert XP their way up to whatever tank they may not already have, or whatever else they choose to spend gold on. Who knows, maybe even buy an entirely new shiny tank. Could definitely be an option as well. Looks like everyone is just about ready. Okay, yes, SuperNoobs have said that they're ready there. So as soon as Charlotte Tiger readies up in whatever tank, I think it was yeah, AMX 5100 there. Yep. Okay, so everyone's ready, getting the countdown happening right now, jumping in towards this second game on Ghost Town here between SuperNoobs and B Gaming for the Go4WoT Asia monthly finals for June. SuperNoobs 1 up at the moment. They would love it if they could win another round here on the attack on Ghost Town. B Gaming obviously going to be trying to do everything in their power to stop them. With 10 seconds left on the clock right now, let's see how it goes. I'm going to be rolling out once again with the guys from SuperNoobs, seeing how they play this one.
Move out.
So, okay, we have got Tang in that AMX 5100 once again. Call me Tenchi here in his IS3. Sun Bao in the IS3, the last in the IS3, Ricky in the IS3. It is an IS3 party here for the SuperNoobs. Got an M41 Bulldog there. That is Hien, and NT Lock also in the Bulldog. So fairly solid looking lineup. So they've gone for the 2 Bulldogs instead of the one in the IS, which, you know, why not? why not? Keeps everything easy. As we do see the push actually coming in towards this 2 flag this time. So now going to be seeing the SuperNoobs shake it up a little bit, and this looks to be a pretty committed push right here coming in towards a flag, as they're getting just about all of their heavies right on top of it. And the base cap has started off right here on to 22 already. So let's take a look in the sky to see how the B Gaming squad react to this strong early push here from the SuperNoobs. As they have got 4 in the cap. He's already on 50, so it's going to be up to that IS-3 there to try and get the poke happening and try and get the reset. But of course the SuperNoobs, they're in some pretty good spots. There we go. Sunbow takes a lot of damage, over 400 there, dropped down to 73%. As the last there is the Focus now, dropped down to 36. And he's in a lot of trouble himself as some shots are fired across the courtyard from both teams. And jumping on towards WoT's view right here. He still is yet to take a shot, but the first tier call is going to be the last, going down to Axis RU251, and suddenly WoT in a lot of trouble here himself. NT Lock though does manage to take down the T37 as SuperNoobs, they are putting some kills on the board. The RU251, unsurprisingly, is the first tier 8 to go down for the B Gaming squadron. That IS-3 there as well in a lot of trouble. WoT also knocked down to 4%, but Tango's down. And look at this, we've got an IS-3 coming from behind. That's going to be Karaya taking down Sunbow, who was not expecting that. And look at this, the SuperNoobs are in a very bad position at the moment. One IS-3 though is dropped down to 383 HP. We can see, oh no, that was actually a ricochet there on the back of Ricky. It looks like, as Ricky does manage to take down 7mm. We have got, oh there we go, Ricky. Oh no, Super Hiroshi going down as Hien just killed himself. Just ran off a cliff, ran off that wall there, and it dropped. So right now it is a 2v2 tanks. Ricky on 34%. The other IS-3 he is combating on, well, about 66% or so, getting dropped down now. Karaya is in a lot of trouble. That Bulldog is just peppering him with shots. And where is his backup? His support, the AMX 5100 there is coming in. Super tacky, takes down one, but it's not enough. Well, it is enough, but yeah, there we go. Not enough for Ricky and co. And that is going to mean that SuperNoobs lose out that one to B Gaming, who even up the score there. So that came right down to the wire as well, and I feel as though that extra little bit of damage that that B Gaming accumulated at the start from not really having, well, from sacrificing their position, really. They had to retreat, they had to come back off the flag, and didn't really work out. So right there, it's going to be back to the drawing board for the SuperNoobs on that one. That 2 flag push definitely just, yeah, I mean, it was close to working, to be fair. And yeah, of course, if Hien hadn't actually accidentally killed himself in the Bulldog, then I think that also could have worked out a lot better. But there you have it. So right now we're going to be jumping in towards this next game between these two guys. This next well, map, half, quarter, not sure. Yeah, let's go with game, because we're jumping into another one on Ghost Town, this time of course with SuperNoobs on the defense, B Gaming on the offense here. So yeah, and we are in a spectator tank as well, so that is all also looking good. But as well, guys, while we've got a bit of a break in the action, remember you can check out at ESL WoT at ESL WoT on Twitter, and give them a follow whenever you're going, whenever you want to know about when we're going live for any sorts of competitive World of Tanks action, like the Go4WoTs, the Go4WoT monthly finals, and just about everything else in between. So definitely check out there. I'm also on Twitter if you want to also be notified whenever I'm going live for any Go4WoTs streamed, any other stuff like that, at GoGoGadgetCasts, all one word. And right now though, just taking a look. In fact, let's take a look at the brackets and see how B Gaming actually got towards this final. So B Gaming, they got here first off in their quarterfinal match. We saw them take out No Real Danger, the first match of the day. Then they did battle against the Swordfish on Himmelsdorf, which we saw as well. Very convincing win there. And now they're in the final against SuperNoobs, who started off taking on Team VN, in their quarterfinal. Then next up, we saw them drop BTI fairly convincingly. Now they are also in the finals. So let's take a look. Alrighty, so we're starting to get some tank picks underway. 2 IS3s there for the SuperNoobs. And what else? We've got, I'd definitely be expecting to see pretty much the same sorts of things. I mean, the only difference is on the defence. I do quite like the tier 6 scout, particularly if you're going to try and commit to a super heavy two flag defence and not really send too many tanks over towards the 1 flag. So right now, waiting for it. What is next? 2 IS3s, yep. Nothing too crazy there. So I think I'd probably be expecting to see another couple of AMX 5100s, maybe a light tank, maybe a T54 light one, maybe an AE 251 if the teams are feeling up to it potentially. So we'll have to wait and see. So let's take a look. What next? We've got T37, T54 lightweight, 5100 and IS coming in there for both teams. So the T54 lightweight, I like that from the SuperNoobs. But what else? What else have we got to pick? 5100 IS3 coming in there for the SuperNoobs. So and yeah, Brizzy in chat there saying that yes, I did well. I can't take credit for realising that I wasn't in the spectator mode tank. Got a shout out to our other casters who pointed that out. I think from the Taiwan stream, I think that pointed that one out. But of course, we are streaming the Go4WoT monthly finals in a number of different languages. So definitely check out all of the various channels as well that we do have Go4WoT finals on Twitch here. And while you're at it, definitely remember to give the Wargaming Asia channel here on Twitch a follow to also be notified whenever we're going live for any Wargaming World of Tanks esports action, all of that fun stuff. So right now we're getting what's okay. So we've got an IS2, I think. Is that instead of the T39? T29? I'm not entirely sure where that IS2 is slotting in to B Gaming's lineup. But anyways. go. So right now, looks like, okay, so we are getting the last pick. Ooh, wait, no, oh, this is a little bit confusing. So SuperNoobs, well, this is why sometimes it is actually nice just to jump into the game before the tank picks are done. Oh well, if we've got any wargaming staff watching, then well, maybe it's a good idea to build it in, the old tank picking feature. That could definitely be helpful. So looks like we've got the T32 as the last pick there from B Gaming as well. So B Gaming just locking in fairly standard tanks, nothing too crazy there. I'll be interested to see how SuperNoobs though play the defense this time around. I mean, they did seem to be fairly confident on the attack, but you know, the question is, are they going to play more of the aggressive defense? They're going to, you know, send a scout out early on, try and find where B Gaming are hiding, or not? So it's looking like right now, yeah, we're all ready to go. And ready is called up in chat there, so you should be jumping in towards this one very, very soon. Of course, one apiece at the moment, so we still have at least another good 2 matches of tanks to go. Potentially even 3, and I would love to see a game on mines. So hopefully we go out to the 5th game to get that map switch there. Have to wait and see though, with 20 seconds left on the clock. I'm going to be rolling out once again with the guys from SuperNoobs here, as we're getting this one started. So SuperNoobs with 5 seconds to spare. I think they're probably going to be just spreading out. I like the kind of mid. I love the defence, which is kind of midways between the 1 and the 2 flags, around that CD5 area. But we'll have to wait and see what they decide to do. So they are sending their bulldogs out a little bit wide, which yeah, can definitely work. I like that. I mean, we are seeing B Gaming. They don't have any. Well, they don't have any light tanks whatsoever there, so these bulldogs definitely have the freedom to kind of roam around a little bit. And yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Because right now, SuperNoobs, it's going to be, I'm not spotting anyone just yet, as these bulldogs, they're actually already going to be relaying valuable communication back to the main SuperNoobs lineup that they haven't found anyone so far. So that's going to clue in the SuperNoobs that it's probably not a, well, that it's definitely not a wide 2 push, and that it is probably more along the 1 flag, going to be more along the 1 flag area, which is exactly the case here. It's exactly what B Gaming is trying to pull off. Right now, these bulldogs are going to be coming right up behind the B Gaming lineup, and they're actually going to have some really nice shots across onto them, as we can see some shots hitting there. There we go, the bulldogs just starting to pepper some of those tier 8 tanks and just make their life hell. As we can see, the base cap has started off there. These bulldogs still getting some shots across. Ooh, NT lock. Takes 1, takes 2. Charlotte Tiger there making short work of the annoying pest. And now, oh no, he's just been dropped. So, I mean, they did get quite a bit of damage off. We can see 1 IS3 that is dropped down to 600 HP or so. Was it worth the 2 bulldogs going down? I'm not convinced in that one, to be honest. But that's what's happened there. So the SuperNoobs going to have to defend without the help of their 2 tier 7 buddies. As we see the rest of them heading out there, sunbound, trying to get some nice shots across on towards that 1 flag. The base cap is actually fairly slow, so B Gaming not fully committing to an actual cap, amount of cap pressure right here on the flag. As we've got the SuperNoobs. Just going to be seeing what they can do. Tenchi there is able to get a few shots and duck behind cover. We've also got Tang in that AMX 5100 here. Not really able to get too many shots out. As the IS-3 of the last goes down, that's going to be Super Hiroshi's IS-2 taking him down. And another kill. Another tier 8 kill for B Gaming. It's looking good for them. Charlotte Tiger taking down SP Ricky. And right now, it's not looking good at all for the SuperNoobs. They've dropped down to the last 3 remaining tanks. Tango does manage to get 1 kill, and he's going to push on towards his T29 there. One more shot will be enough to finish him off. He needs to land this one. Oh, he lands it, but it does not penetrate. That's big. But Call Me Tenchi helps him out. It's a 4v3 in terms of tier 8s at the moment. Tang is going to have to reload that auto loader fairly soon, I'd say. Does manage to take out Super Tacky though. So, oh, and another kill coming in for the SuperNoobs. So they are turning things around a little bit. Karaya going down right after that. And actually, we've got an AMX 5100 for Charlotte Tiger here, and Charlotte Tiger might even be reloading himself. And is the last tank remaining, so I'm not too sure what's happening here, but it's not looking good for him. So, not sure if that's a dropout or that's it, but overall the SuperNoobs, they managed to turn this one around very quickly. And with the last couple of shots going to be put into CT here, I mean, B Gaming lose this one out in what could have been a B Gaming win, I feel. Who knows, maybe Charlotte disconnected or something like that, but there we have it. So, SuperNoobs 2-1 at the moment. Let's take a look at the battle results. Oh, and look at that. Call Me Tenchi up the top with 3,720 damage. That is very, very, very impressive there from him. So, you can see Tang there, 1.8k damage. And his AMX 5100. Bonsai attack there in the T32. Looking pretty good as well. 7mm in the T29, 1.8k damage there. But overall, SuperNoobs definitely going to be happy with that one. And they're going to be seeing that now they have it within their grasp to close this one out. So, right now, going to be getting some tank picks coming in, and again, I do not think we're going to be seeing any particularly crazy stuff overall in terms of the tank picks. So we've got 2 IS-3s for the SuperNoobs up now for B Gaming to pick their tanks. But yeah, just touching a little bit on that last battle there. I mean, I think the DC there from that 86-100 or whatever that was, that definitely played a fairly big part. I mean, having that much firepower off the field for any amount of time can swing a battle. Having one of your top damage dealing or potential top damage dealing tier 8s. So hopefully that doesn't happen this time for B Gaming. But right now, there we go. 2 IS-3s coming in from B Gaming. Nothing crazy there. But yeah, I did quite like how the SuperNoobs split there as well. And obviously their M41 Bulldogs just managed to deal enough damage. And another thing, they relieved quite a bit of pressure on the cap. So yeah, that was actually pretty good as well from there. Right now though, we've got 2 M41 Bulldogs picked there from Call Me Tenchi. What else? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What else have we got? IS3s, yeah, nothing too crazy. We're probably going to be seeing some AMX 5100s. Already got a couple of IS3s, yeah, 5100. Okay, so Bonsai Attack there for B Gaming, going for an IS. So they're probably going to be going for 2 ISs, 2 of those Tier 7 Russian heavy tanks here for this one. Okay, and yep, we do have confirmation that it is a normal IS that B Gaming are picking, not an IS2. So 5100 and an IS3 is the next pick for the SuperNoobs. And that's fairly standard pick. Yep, 5100. Get that French Tier 8 heavy autoloader in there. Get that IS3, the Russian Tier 8 heavy tank in there as well. Got a IS and a 54 lightweight coming in for B Gaming. Now I actually really like that 54 lightweight pick, because just even having that tank on the field just gives them a lot more room to actually do stuff in general. You know, to kind of maybe try and scout something early on, or try and make a kind of early aggressive push down a kind of lightly defended line if it gets scouted out. So I actually really like that pick coming in. I'll have to wait and see whether it works out for them though, as next picks are also coming in. SuperNoobs picking another IS3, and it is down now to B Gaming to finish off the picks there with their last pick, which is probably going to be, well, yeah, we've got an IS, we've got 2 ISs, yeah, we've got 2 ISs, so could be an IS3, could be a 5100. Okay, they're going for a 54 lightweight as well. That's a good response. Oh, sorry, a good addition to their lineup, rather. So they have got 2 54 lightweights, and that's all you need, you know, in this situation. Just to push a line, maybe the A line, somewhere around there that isn't heavily defended very often, and make it work. So there we have it. As once these teams are readied up now, we'll be jumping into game for this one. So this, of course, if SuperNoobs do take this one out, then they're going to be taking out the best of 5 and the first place for this week's ESL Asia Go4WoT monthly finals. So I'll have to wait and see. Alrighty, so we've got the readies called up there, and once the guys from B Gaming are ready, we should be able to jump into this one. There we go, B Gaming just readying up their tanks there as well. And well, this time B Gaming, I mean, that's one thing, they don't have the casters curse going for them. All of us casters are kind of spectating from the SuperNoobs side here, so who knows? Might give B Gaming a bit of good luck, not being watched from the start of the round. But there we go. Looks like everyone is ready to go now, and we should be jumping into this one anytime. Okay, there we go. Getting the countdown happening there from 7mm as we load into the map, load into Ghost Town here. The last map. Last game that's going to be played on Ghost Town in this ESL Asia Go4WoT June Finals Grand Final between the SuperNoobs and B Gaming. 20 seconds left for this one. I'm going to be rolling out once again with the guys from SuperNoobs as they see what they can do. They only need to win this one, and that is it. They have taken out the grand final. B Gaming, though, going to be trying absolutely everything to stop them. And I tell you what, B Gaming, they have a pretty fierce-looking lineup here. Two T54 lightweights, 2 ISs, 2 IS3s, and an AMX 5100 just to round everything off. So this could definitely go in anyone's favour right here. Let's take a look at where the Bulldogs are heading out early on for SuperNoobs. And okay, yes, just like we suspected, it is going to be a wide push from these 2 T54 lightweights coming in from B Gaming right here. So they are barreling down towards that one line. And you can see there, Hien is going to have to be very, very cautious right there. He's actually already retreating, so that's a good move from him. And we're getting Neat Maniacs here, pushing straight up. Has not found anyone so far. Not too sure if he spotted Hien or not, but may do as soon as Hien's actually managed to pull off a full retreat there. So good, really good move from Hien, recognising the need to make the move back, need to retreat. It could have very easily been just a dead Bulldog. Not much damage on towards the 2 T54s that are coming after them. So right now, though, it's looking like the 2 flag is going to be the focus for B Gaming. And, well, I'll tell you what, SuperNoobs are in a very good position to defend that one out as well from where they are sitting, right on top of the flag. So if any B Gamers do decide to try and push there, it's going to work out well for the SuperNoobs. So I say that though, Sunbound's actually been dropped down to 74% HP. I'm not entirely sure where that's from, but it's definitely a hit. As we can see here, Super Hiroshi in that T54 lightweight. He's looking to see if he can spot anyone else. It's not looking like that is going to be the case though. As him and Neat Maniacs going to be pushing up right now. Seeing if they can maybe catch out Hien. Oh no, not quite. Hien does duck behind cover though. Neat Maniacs takes a shot. Dropped down to 67% hit points right there though. As now Super Hiroshi is actually going a little bit slow. Maybe in danger for taking a shot from Ricky right there. Ricky, no, not going to be able to get a shot. Does try, but it's not going to happen. So we can see that AMX 5100 there. Oh, look at that. As Hien takes down one, it's going to be one of the T54 lightweights going down to his M41 Bulldog. Tang there also brought a bit of a reprieve. So the first kill goes to the SuperNoobs. And get on the board first. Let's take a look at the aerial view right now, see what the rest of the B Gaming lineup is doing while all of this action is happening with their light tanks. We can see right here, the IS-3 is going to be poking out here. So, who's that? It's going to be one of them. Potentially there. It's actually dropped to 30% HP, but should be fine for the moment. These IS-3s can stand a beating, of course. As in the meantime, we can see some tanks going down in the distance. That's going to be Tang taking down one. Let's flick over to him in his AMX 5100. He's in a nice little spot here as well. As it's a pretty spread out battle at the moment. We can see Tenchi trying to side scrape. The M41 Bulldogs also doing a lot of work. Let's flick over to them as they try and put some pressure on from the rear. And this is going to be very, very dangerous, actually. Look at this from the B Gaming side. They're getting collapsed upon from all sides right here, and they've already lost 3 tanks. We do see one put on the board for them, though. They really needed that kill. Make that 2. Super Tacky finds Tenchi. NT-Lock, though, responds with a kill onto 7mm. Suddenly, B Gaming only have 3 tanks left. An AMX 5100 IS-3 and a T54 lightweight. As we can see, Sunbow getting some more shots across. Sunbow, though, not looking too healthy himself. Dropped down to 20% hit points. As the last takes another one with him. As Super Tacky goes down. It's going to be a lot of firepower off the field. Another one goes down, and it's just a matter of finishing it off right now. SuperNoobs, they have completely dominated B Gaming in this grand final. Only losing 2 tanks to B Gaming 7. And that is it. SuperNoobs take home the win. There we go. So, taking a look at the scoreboard now, we can see SuperNoobs Going to be very happy with that. 2.2k damage from Ricky. The last 1.5k. Super Hiroshi in his T54 lightweight 1.5k as well. But overall, an excellent effort. GG's coming out in chat as well. So GG's to everyone who played in WoT game. They can't be too disappointed. They got second place and they played pretty well also. So there we have it. That is going to be just about it for our Go4WoT Asia June monthly finals for today. Again, thanks to everyone who watched, who's been tuning in today, either live or on the VOD for tuning in. Remember, check out at ESLWoT popping up right now on the stream. Give them a follow on Twitter. Give our Twitch channel here on Wargaming Asia a follow as well to be notified whenever we're going live for any other tanking action, all of that fun stuff. But for now, this has been Go Gadget with the ESL Asia Go4WoT monthly finals. Signing out. Congrats to the SuperNoobs.
It's going to be incredible. Tanks are ready.
Everything is ready. Have fun. Are you ready?
Which of these are the best?
The engagement begins. Delight in a battle. Here's Shanish around the backside. Looking dangerous. 2 seconds left.